a lawsuit, whereas Madonna was suing him for $10 million. He was manipulating royalty statements through her. I mean, that's just what he does. You know what I'm saying? So there was a point in maybe 2004 where maybe Liza was maybe like at the point of like 80,000, coming close to recouping. Mm-hmm. And then the next biannual that came kicked it back up to like 400 and something thousand. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, a lot of the statements she wasn't getting. So he was manipulating statements behind the scenes, not giving it to her. And then when you ask for a statement, all of a sudden it says 400,000 on it. You know what I'm saying?
So for the people who don't understand, she's 80,000 close to recoup, and then everything right after that is profit for her. Then they would take the statement and say, "Oh, but you still owe." Mm-hmm. So instead of you owing 80, now you owe 400 now.
He put up to 400,000.
Fat Joe.
Going down to 80.
Got you.
That statement came in.
All these years, I've been trying to figure out why Fat Joe hate Big Pun wife so much. Why Fat Joe won't co-sign Christopher Rios, Big Pun's son. But now it all makes sense now. Because from what this guy's saying on Doggy Diamonds is that Joe been just manipulating mad paperwork and just pretty much just keeping her from profiting off her dead husband's music. Damn, Joe. This is why you don't want to fuck with Big Pun's son? Because you been robbing him and his moms and his family for years? That's fucked up, man. That kid said they was in the shelter and everything. You done had $2.3 million from him from Big Pun's family. Shit crazy, man. I'm gonna finish watching this shit, man.
Discovery in court, where we were able to connect the dots, because he was only showing her the big recoup. He wasn't showing her that she was down to 8, wow. Or 5 or something like that. But in court, we were able to see, and even those statements were bullshit.
Yeah. So, all right. The publishing will consist of what? It would consist of Capital Punishment, right?
Yeah, baby. Whatever songs that was on the compilation album.
Okay.
The third project. Features, John Blaze, records like that. You know.
The second album.
The second album, the third project. Was John Blaze was on the second album?
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. Yeah. So, all right.
Fat Joe, you grimy, man.
This alleged pun right
grimy, man.
The Joe's second Don Cartagena album. Is that true?
I was told that he did put heavy participation in the album, and he did name him Don Cartagena. That's one part I do know that I was told, and I do know that, or at least I was told he did put a heavy hand on that album.
And did he get publishing though?
I don't think he has any publishing for that project.
Whoa.
I mean, for records that he featured on, yeah.
Yeah. But you're saying.
So you telling me Fat Joe, he living fat right now because he robbed the whole squad? So he did what Baby did to Cash Money. He robbed the whole team. The whole team? You robbed everybody, bro? Your premier artist, Big Pun, you robbed him? You shitting on him for his publishing? You deaded him on the publishing? You deaded his wife, his widow, and his kids? Fat Joe is a phony ass nigga, man. Always wondered why he never wanted to have anything to do with Big Pun's son. And this nigga's nice. Nigga sounds just like his father. So I never understood why he never wanted to stand next to him. But he kept using the whole I got beef with his mom's type shit as an excuse. But in all actuality, he been robbing Big Pun's family since Big Pun died. Probably why Big Pun was alive too. So Joe is another paper gangster, aka a piece of shit in the music industry. Nigga robbed his whole team. Now he's sitting on millions, chilling, interviewing niggas, and he comfortable. Everybody else is fucked up. Everybody else in the squad is fucked up, Joe. That's crazy, man.
If he wrote other songs, he didn't even get the pub for it.
No.
Because that would have came up in the statements, right or wrong, right? You would have saw that, right?
Yeah, it would have been. It came up in the statements that song, absolutely, with a publishing split. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But at the same time, he might have just hit him with a bunch of cash or something.
Yeah.
So
what about when y'all are in court? Who exactly is showing up to the court proceedings? The mediation.
I showed up every time except for once in court, and I did not show up to the mediation, but I was in the hallway, you could say. I was in the hall. You know what I'm saying? Or I was outside the building room. No, it was just the lawyers the whole time. The whole time was the lawyers. The only time they showed up, like Jelly Bean and Joe, was at mediation.
So,
yeah,
gotta give up that bread, Joe.
Things we hear, Fat Joe saying, "Yo, she need to get a job." You know, I gave her all this money. She blew all the money. So basically, that wasn't true.
Nah, that couldn't be true because it was over $2 million missing. You know what I'm saying? So that was, that's a lot of money. You notice when that kind of money's missing. You know, you just know. So yeah. I mean, she wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying? And it could have been more if we would have had more from the discovery, but Jelly Bean wasn't giving everything up. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been 2.5 for all I know.
So when you take somebody to court, how much does it cost you to take them to court?
Oh, how much did it cost me?
No, I'm just saying because don't sometimes when you take people to court and you're suing in these situations, they try to like stretch it out, adjourn it, and do stuff.
It took 2 years. I had to pay for an auditor. You know what I'm saying? I had to pay the lawyer. I had to pay.
This is crazy, man. Joe, you gotta do right, man. Gotta do right, bro. Get that money up, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. He been dead a long time. He been dead about 20 years, man. Get that bread up. You been eating off his publishing too many years now, man. It's over. You been eating off his publishing too many years, Joe. Give that publishing to his wife, man. Do the right thing, man. You got money, man. You're doing well. Your family is straight, man. Make sure his family is straight, man. If you don't do nothing else for nobody in the squad, Joe, make sure you do right by his family, man. Y'all niggas is still screaming rest in peace, Big Pun, but you ain't giving him his due. How you gonna be screaming rest in peace, Big Pun, and you motherfucking taking his publishing? You ain't even letting his widow and his kids. Like, come on, they all grown now, and that's the sad part about it. They had to grow up fucking poor. While you was out here balling, man, living your best life. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Do the right thing, man. Puff gave the Locks they fucking publishing back. He got money. He don't need they publishing. He don't need it. That's why he was just like, you know what, man? At the end of the day, I look like a piece of shit holding on to their publishing when I'm worth $800 million. Let them get their bread. That's what you need to do for Big Pun and his family, man. Let that man finally rest in peace. Let that publishing go, man. You got money. You getting money. Like, you got deals. You got businesses. Like, bro, let that publishing go, man. I mean, granted, if you feel like, you want to keep a percentage of it, keep a percentage, but don't keep it all, man. Don't keep it all, man. Give her most of that, man. I mean, she deserved that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, based on, the stories that she told, I don't want to repeat it, you know what I mean? Because it ain't really nothing to repeat, you know what I mean? But if y'all go back and look at her interviews and y'all listen to Liza Rios, if y'all listen to her story, she'll explain everything she went through with Big Pun. It ain't for me to sit here and repeat or tell her story, you know what I mean? If you want to hear her story, you can go look her up on YouTube. But at the end of the day, yeah, man, Fat Joe, you need to do the right thing, man. Let that publishing go, man. Give Big Pun family that publishing, man. Let them eat, man. Let them finally eat. He been dead 20 years, man. You've been eating off his publishing for 20 years. You've been hiding paperwork and eating off his publishing for 20 years, bro. Let them eat now, man. Let them eat, bro. She not gonna go away. That's obvious. She ain't gonna go away, so just do the right thing. She ain't went nowhere, she ain't going nowhere. She want what's hers. She was with that man for how many ever years she was with him going. She went through whatever she went through with him, and she feel like that's her just due. So if y'all screaming rest in peace Big Pun every show, putting up pictures of him, but you ain't gonna do right by his family, Fat Joe, give up that publishing, man. You got money already. You straight already. Give up that publishing, man.